these um, YouTube videos, live videos, is because I'm, I'm either DJing or giving advice on playing the piano. But sadly, I soon might have a piano as well, a digital piano, the Nord piano, the stage piano. It's going. If you can read that, it looks a little weird. But anyway, yeah, that's going because I have to relocate. And it's one of the most difficult things I've had to do because I had to, well, I bought that keyboard and I bought it out of sheer fluke. Somebody had, well, basically a contact said, okay, there's a keyboard and it's a fantastic one, buy it. And I could afford it at the time. Um, I can, I can actually afford to give it away, but somebody's going to pay me for it, but they're going to pay me a knockdown price. But I think it's kind of like taught me a little bit that having a lot of things that have been taken away, like my keyboard, my digital piano, my RX2, the DJ controller, has got me to compose music and write music that has been successful, as far as I see it to be. It's not as good as I would like it to be. It's not as loud as I would like it to be. It's not compressed. It's not saturated. It's not. I didn't master the track, so it lacks punch when I listen to it on SoundCloud. But the composition of it, the way that I've used synthesizers within the digital audio workstation has been really, really good. It's been knockout. I think it's been brilliant the way I've rearranged um, the keyboards to sound very good and blend in with each other. The drums aren't that great, but that's something I'm going to have to sort of work on. But the melodies, sorry, the harmony is something I'm really good at. I know I'm really good at because I'm confident in that because I've been doing it for so long, for playing harmonies for so long, and I did that today with some school children. Very, very good fun. That's on my Instagram page. Not the students, but sound that they make. But yeah, it was good jamming. It was just good performing with kids. Yeah, I've been good. Yeah, I've been all right. But I just really don't want to let the keyboard, as you can see, as you can see here, that's going to be. I'm going to sell that, and I'm a little bit disappointed by that because it's a fantastic instrument, and I've been using it for about 3 years. Somebody is going to come up on Saturday to collect it. And they're going to come and they're going to drop down the money, and then I'm going to move in about 3 weeks. Um, when I move home, it'll be nice because I'll see my parents. They have two pianos. They have a digital one. Um, about 2 lakh for that keyboard. So that's probably, well, you can work it out because it varies with different conversions. It's okay. I'm willing to let it go because they did their research, and that's the one thing I admired them for, that because I did price it quite high. But yeah, I'm just sorry to let it go. I didn't want to take it back because it was really, really heavy for me to carry. It's about 40 kilos, so it won't fit on the plane. But it was just going to be a nightmare to carry that and then carry it up all the way up like 3 hours to my home. So all in all, it's been a bit of a sad end, but the start of a new journey is kind of coming around the mountain, as it were. So it'll be okay to release it. Um, I'm kind of like concentrating on my new job. I'm concentrating on keeping fit. I'm concentrating on sleeping a bit better. I'm really actually quite happy somebody's going to buy it because the worst thing that could happen would be to leave it here without selling it and without having it going to a decent home for it to be used. This guy lives quite a long way away too, so he's definitely up for buying it. Um, my DJing and stuff like that will keep. I know how to use a CDJ 3000. I know how to use vinyl, and I know how to use pretty much any controller as a standard controller. They're fairly straightforward to use. So I'm going to buy either a DDJ, I don't know, a Pioneer, a smaller one. But um, I've had no keyboard or piano for the past 15 to 20 years when I've been teaching. So this is the first one I've kind of bought. And now, if I was a jobbing musician, if I was a music, if I was a musician, there you go. If I was a musician, I'd be hanging on to it, sure, for sure, absolutely. But I'm not a professional musician. I am a professional musician, but I'm a teacher. So a lot of the time, a lot of the time is it's a little bit difficult to let go of these sorts of things. So interesting. So that's kind of the journey I'm kind of like taking with it. Usually I speak only on these messages for the past usually it's only like ten minutes. So very interesting responses from some people who reply online. Please be respectful, as you know. I've absolutely no idea who's speaking on these terms, but I don't really care. What I do care is about my development, and anybody else's development is their development on here, should they wish to have it. But scrolling on YouTube is something I've always done. I've always done it on uh, a variety of different things. Bizarre. Hmm. Hi. That's three highs. That's unusual. Three highs and a hello. Hmm. Weird. Hmm. So, yeah, just come back from work. Just come back from DJing and just looking into selling one of my musical pieces of kit. Usually I DJ live stream on my channel, but I haven't got my kit anymore. But I'm going to get some new pieces of equipment. But I'll be going home and I'll be DJing at some friends of mine as well. So that'll be good. So that's going to come up in the next couple of weeks, probably in the next sort of few weeks. And I'm always writing music as well. And I think that's important to remember. Any musician, if they're starting, or how good or bad they are, they should always start writing music. I gave that advice to one of my students today. So on that bombshell, I'll love you and leave you. Take care.